Like love. How's everybody doing? Here I am live. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so I got these Wisdom of the Elder cards out. I'm gonna wait and let people get a chance to come in. It's the first live on this channel. So hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I've been procrastinating a little bit and because it's cold and my allergies. It's allergy season. Anyhow, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and read. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Lord's Prayer while we wait for a few people to get in here. But this is wild, man. All right. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding, and protecting us. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for all your sacrifices. Walk right beside me every single day. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Good morning, Miss Stacy. How you doing? All right, I got the Wisdom of the Elder cards out. How you doing this morning? You feeling good? I've been procrastinating. Because I woke up with my allergies all messed up. I'm allergic to everything, so yeah, I'm okay though. All right, let's get on with the reading, and if it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, all that stuff's down in the description. Okay, let's find out what the message is on live today. All right. All right, tell me what collective needs to know for April of 2025. Whew, it's almost over too. That's crazy. All right, well, tell us what collective needs to know for April of 2025. What's collective need to know? What's collective need to hear from the wisdom of the elders? It says tobacco, sacred medicine, reciprocation. Okay, I see a basil leaf. Y'all, I heard this thing one time. That if you take a basil leaf, the leaf, and you write down like your wishes and shit on it, and burn that basil leaf, it's supposed to send a message to the spirits. I don't know. I don't practice any kind of stuff like that, y'all. But it's saying something about reciprocation, so we're going to find out what they're talking about. This is what's in the energy for April of 2025. Okay, it says tobacco, sacred medicine. Could be talking about somebody quitting smoking cigarettes, okay? So anyway, let's find out. It says tobacco is found in the east direction of the medicine wheel and was the first sacred medicine given to the indigenous people. Its connection to the east, where the sun rises earliest each day, a symbolic of it being the first medicine utilized by the inhabitant. Tobacco is not medicine. Well, maybe it is. Without the nicotine and without the tar, it's probably healthier. Just saying. Okay? Anyway, it says by the inhabitants of Turtle Island, and it also highlights the great importance. It says the deeply spiritual nature of sacred tobacco medicine lends itself to be used in most ceremonies and through non-smoke offerings of gratitude. Whether you take a plant from the earth, a stone from the shoreline, or utilize all parts of an animal that you have hunted, an offering of tobacco is recommended. The exchange of energy that takes place through the offering is done so with the sense of reciprocation. The four medicines, tobacco, sage, cedar, and sweetgrass, are essential not only because of their historical roots, but because they continue to use them in everyday life and in ceremonies. Tobacco is considered the most sacred of the four medicines because it is a direct link to the Creator and allows for the door of communication to the spiritual world to be open. Wow, that's like kind of triggering me. Good morning, how are you doing? It's kind of triggering me about like when you smoke cigarettes, maybe you're drawing in energies that you shouldn't be. Like I'm just saying, okay, like that you're unaware of, because tobacco is a like giving sacrifice to, maybe you're unknowingly giving some type of sacrifice or some kind of reciprocation to some kind of dark entity. Okay, I'm just saying. Good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing great this morning. Grand Rising. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay. It says, because it is a direct link to the Creator, tobacco. Tobacco is a direct link to the Creator. How? And allows the door of communication to the spiritual world to be open. If you have drawn the tobacco sacred medicine card today, an opportunity or connection that is built on reciprocation may soon enter your life. Equal energy, that's what it's talking about. But dang, did you know that tobacco was the direct link to the Creator? Not me. That you learn something new every day, y'all. I'm this many days old when I found out that tobacco is a direct link to the Creator. I did not know that. And I've read this card before. That's awesome. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, it says there may be a situation that is mutually beneficial for all parties involved, where so much can be gained and learned by working together. If there is a significant change taking place in your environment at this time, and prayers are required, consider an offering of tobacco to Mother Earth or to Sacred Fire to assist with your intentions. Page 69. It's going to be something to do with cancer. I'm telling you to make an offering. But the card, what it's actually saying is that you're going to there's going to be some kind of connection with some type of equal energy. Something is beneficial for all parties. It could be that I went live. Maybe I made a decision to go live and it was beneficial for all parties. Just saying. All right, y'all take what resonates, okay? All right, that's what's in the energy. Some kind of equal energy coming towards you, a helping hand. Man, I'm seeing something about that basil leaf. Okay, it says Earth's core sacred fire, beginnings. Man, there's something about a fire going on here. Passion, cycles. Cycles. Mirroring. Look, I want to show you. There's my dog. Something about your roots, grounding, getting grounded within your man, it's something to do with your spiritual life. The branches are here. It's something to do with your branches. This could be something to igniting that passion, okay? Wow, we got 1 and 2 right behind each other. These are my animals. Look, I mean, these are my animals. I'm telling y'all. Some kind of brand new beginning. Okay, let me find out what Earth's core. Oh, look, and my other favorite thing. Herbal medicine. Golly, you can't beat it, can you? Fired up. That's funny as hell. God is great all the time. Don't tell me to stand or lean back. You can go. I'll mute you. I don't care for that kind of shit, buddy. I wonder if Kate's in here. Look, we'll just put you in timeout. Your timeout, Mark. 5 minutes. Learn how to talk and learn how to be an adult. All right, y'all. This is talking about the truth coming out. We got some kind of reciprocation for a couple, okay? They're an equal energy. Two people are coming together. They're saying something about be like man, I can't quit smoking cigarettes. Okay, quit smoking cigarettes. It says humility and the turtle, okay? The truth and the turtle. Okay? I mean the truth and humility. The Earth's sacred fire beginnings. Oh, no, I'm having a morning, y'all. It says, if you've drawn the Earth's sacred core fire today, it says you may be giving birth to a new project or a new beginning in a new phase in your life. Now it's time to fully delve into your power of creation, taking all the wonders of Mother Earth and marvel at your own significance. Breathe creativity into the new opportunities appearing in your life and allow that power to flow through your veins. Page 47, which is an 11, a new beginning. And then it goes to humility, which is the truth, which the next card is the truth. So it pretty much clarified itself. If you've drawn this card today, someone close to you may need your assistance. Someone may be coming to you to get for an opportunity. It says, the wolf becomes our greatest teacher. It bows its head while in the presence of others and will not take food until all members of the pack have received a share. This respect given to one's community is an important lesson and not one to be taken lightly. Someone close to you may need your assistance, and perhaps you are the one in need of assistance. Give yourself permission to ask for help. There might be an opportunity that comes your way where you must work within a group to ensure that all goes well. Practice the lessons of humility so that any projects you're involved with run smoothly. Page 17. Okay, we're talking about destiny and new beginnings here, okay? And the truth card says, if you've drawn this card today, you are being called to honor the truth. Perhaps there is a situation in your life that requires you to speak truthfully on a matter. You might receive honest communication regarding an important aspect in your life, or it is now time for you to focus on deeper truth within a part of your life. Page 19. Y'all, this is all about new beginnings. Okay, a cycle has ended. Something is over. Okay, there's a cycle that someone went through. Two parties went through some type of cycle. Okay, that's leading up to the brand new beginning. Okay, this is something that the turtle represents like the calendar year. Okay, but it represents it with 13 months. Okay, something is off. It's like it's almost like you elevated higher and kind of left something behind, or you need to leave something behind. Man, everything in me with these two cards, y'all, I swear it on everything. Everything in me is telling you to quit smoking. These look like lungs. These look like lungs. I'm just saying, there's something telling me it's something to do with quitting smoking, okay? So you can elevate higher, okay? That's a dim. Sacrifice those cigarettes to link with the Creator. Don't burn them in a pot or something, okay? I'm just saying. I mean, just saying that makes me want to fire up my cigarette. I'm just saying, okay? I quit for 5 years and started back under. Cigarettes and caffeine go hand in hand, y'all. Anyway, we're not going to get into that right now, but I guess we're talking about medicine. But yeah, somebody's going to be singing their tune. Somebody, so they can speak out. That's just what I'm hearing, okay? Y'all take what resonates, okay? So the energy today is about letting go of old, receiving new, that you're about to receive the truth. You're authentic. You're one of a kind. There's no one else quite like you, but there's someone coming towards you that have like your equal goals. Someone respects your message, whatever it is that you're saying, whatever it is that you're doing, your actions. You may be someone that participates in the community events or things like that, or you may, I mean, whatever you're saying or doing, you're authentic about it, and it's people are reciprocating it. Okay, they're hearing you now. Whereas before that, it was like you could be standing right in front of them and they couldn't hear a damn word you were saying. Okay, but someone is wanting to I keep hearing the word retainer. Like they want to give you like a lump sum of money to do something, like to go to school or to teach something. Okay, that's what I hear. Okay, let's find out if we can find out what that has to do with. Okay, let me give me. We'll use these today. These big ones. All right, y'all. Tell me what collective needs to hear. What's collective needs to know. This one's got a book that tells about the gems. I don't know. I guess y'all are needed to hear about daggum health medicine, because that's what they're seeming to lean towards is some type of bettering your health. That's what the message seems to be leaning towards is elevating your lifestyle, your healthy lifestyle. Um, Getting rid of the things that keep you kind of dim, that make you kind of sluggish, kind of. I keep seeing like a the ether that has like fog, like a fog in it, but it's still light. It's still light. It's still bright. It's just it can be um, cleaned up. Okay, there's something that's keeping you, that's holding you back. You're having trouble with letting it go. Okay, this can be for you or another party. Okay, someone that you're attached to, or somebody that's attached to you, that you're energy you share energy with. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. Okay, what are you saying no for, Stacy? What happened? Look, it's got the Knight of Cups. Some kind of proposal and opportunity. Okay, what is coming in for collective for April of 2025? For the next week of April of 2025. What we're just a couple of days away from Easter. I think Easter's on 420, y'all. Okay, tell me what's coming towards collective for April of 2025. It says the Three of Coins. Let me check something real quick. Okay, these are all in the upright. It says the Three of Coins, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Look, you're going to move to some kind of, or somebody was observing something about a community. Okay, and it says the Two of Wands, waiting patiently on something. Okay, something is being exposed. Something is someone's laid the groundwork. Someone's laid the groundwork. Okay, and it's like growing. So you planted a seed. It says, and you're ready to take something forward, move something forward. Somebody is an undercover superhero, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Tell me what the Page of Swords wants to say. This book. Page of Swords says, it's the heart chakra. It says, you've been working hard and your previous actions will lead to success, but you will still need to be prepared and flexible to deal with the challenges ahead. You've laid the groundwork, okay? I'm telling you, something has caught on. Something has um, begun to grow from it, okay? From your seeds, okay? And then it says, focus on your heart chakra to keep centered. You are wiser now, having learned from your own mistakes. Work with your Kazudinite crystal to remove obstacles from your path. So you're cutting out things, something that's not serving you. It looks like you're looking directly straight at this Ten of Cups, okay? This Ten of Cups is a like a community. So let's see what the Ten of Cups is trying to tell you that you're cutting out. You're cutting some. You pull back all your energy. You called your energy back to you. You're some type of superhero collective. I'm telling you, you're on the right path, and you know it. Okay, let me read that one more time. It says you still need to be prepared and flexible to deal with challenges ahead, But you've been working hard, and your previous actions will lead to success. Okay? It says, remove the obstacles from your path, and you will find any problem quickly disappears. Take any opportunity for learning or teaching, because facts and information may become important. A young man could enter into your life. I'll take that as it resonates. Something about the community and something coming together. Two of wands. Because you're waiting on some kind of someone's waiting to come towards you with some kind of opportunity is what I feel. I don't think you're so much as waiting, collective. It says the Two of Wands is a direct action. Do it now or don't delay. It says your acts have positive energy and intent behind them. If you know which direction you're moving in, this is the moment. So it's time. Something is time. Okay? It says take time to contemplate the direction before you move. If you are unsure or insecure, don't despair because help is at hand. It's just around the corner, it says. So keep going in the direction you are flowing in. I'm telling you, and then it just describes the card. I'm telling you, you're going in the right direction, collective, and somebody else is coming in the same direction as you. Y'all are gonna be like, this is gonna be like love at first sight, collective. I promise you. Look at here. What is that behind it? The Knight of Wands, ready to take action. They have everything that they need. This person was holding back because they were waiting on some kind of proof of something, and now they got it. Now they can take action. Now they're able to move forward, to move towards it. Okay. Funny that the Magician is the only major arcana out here, y'all. We're gonna read it. That's the only major arcana out here. Someone is ready to move forward with something that you prepared something, and this person is prepared to bring in some kind of helping hand. I'm telling you, they were watching something. This is a spy card. I'm going to read the Magician. It's the only major arcana. The only one that's come out here. It says, this is a planet of Mercury. It says the crystal is labradorite. It says it's something to do with the sacral chakra, your creativity, sex, ideas. It's really close to your joy, to your fourth chakra or your fifth chakra. It connects to your grounding, to your joy. If you're out like having sex frivolously and this and that and another, you're not gonna be very happy. Is all I'm saying. Okay, but that's what the sacral chakra is. Okay, that area. It says this is your time to start of something successful. It says what do you now is important. What you do now is important. Gosh, why can't I speak that, y'all? Wow, 2323, y'all. That's magic number. It says what you do now is important since it will create your future. This is a time of magic and creativity in your life and the right time for magic to happen in any sphere of your life. Work, home, relationships. You are ready to begin and to realize your full potential. And now will be a good time for you to study subjects that will shape your future and be aware of others' motives or selfish in the selfish world. People have their own motives at heart and are out for what they can get. You have the control over your life if you seek it and realize you always had it. Creative ventures such as art, music, and media are favored here. I'm telling you, this is something to do with teaching. I read these two cards, and it's talking about teaching and learning. Okay, and this is something to do with you having the everything. Y'all, you could be stepping up on a stage to sing or perform or entertain. I'm telling you, because it has something to do with music too. But whatever it is that you're doing, your gift, your art, your whatever sparks that creative, whatever sparks your heart, and you're on the right path. That's what the Two of Wands said, okay? And now it says, this crystal or that rock It says that will help protect you, boosting your aura and making you magic happen around you. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, speedily carries your words and thoughts. So be careful what you think and what you say, okay? And make it positive, okay? You will need more energy to achieve your goals, and your sacral chakra stores this energy for when you need it most. Place your crystal and focus your healing energy here. You don't have to have a crystal. You don't have to have a rock. You can do it. You have all the crystals and all the everything you need right here. God gave it to you. Okay. You can fill this up. Fill this up. Okay. The rest of it, God gave you everything you need. Okay. So you don't have to have a rock in order to manifest or whatever. Your heart and the will to raise your aura. It's within you to do that, okay? You don't gotta have a rock. God gives you everything you need right here. You don't have to have talisman or rocks, or you don't have to sage and all that shit. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. You gotta carry love. You gotta carry humility and kindness. That's your tools. That's your magic, okay? Truth, courage. Those are your magical tools, okay? That you were born with, okay? And to naturally use them, to naturally let them flow. Don't be afraid. You don't really care what other people think. Really, not really. I mean, you don't want other people to think badly of you or nothing, but you're going to do what the will of God is that's been placed upon you. Okay, but you have it all that you need. Okay, if you're feeling like you're in lack of something, or something's missing or something like that, it's not. Okay, you're about to go teach something. I'm telling you, you're about to go somewhere and teach something collective, or teach. You've taught the community. Okay, that's what it's saying. You've taught the community something, and they're realizing that you're the real deal. I'm telling you, you're about to move into a new cycle. Cause look at that. Maybe you taught Matt something, or Matt. Maybe you need to hear this. Activate. You activated something. Ooh, that's a witch. And it says M on the palm. It says leader, healer, teacher, mark of the hope, catalyst, and transcend. It says expose the hidden meaning of the M in the palm. Leader, healer. Y'all take what resonates. Y'all see that clearly, don't you? It says old. Somebody's got an old soul. Tampered. Ooh, somebody messed with something. This is a long time ago. Somebody messed with somebody's chart. Or somebody tried to interfere. Okay, look, God don't like when people interfere with other people's destiny. I don't care if that's good or bad destiny. God don't like when other people interfere in it. Okay, just saying. That's like they're putting themselves in the place of God to interfere in what He has planned, y'all. I'm telling you, and He ain't fucking putting up with it. Look at that. These names that have come out, these 3 names, that is so fucking crazy, y'all. Look, all the gods of the universe. That's fucking crazy, those names, man. Let me get out some tarot cards. Let's see what they got to say about it. Y'all want the squid? Let's do it Adventure Time. It feels weird to be on live, y'all, because I'm like usually like having to like keep up with what time it is so the video don't just cut off. It feels weird to be back on live, but you know I'm comfortable with it. Look here, y'all. What y'all think about that Justin Bieber Selena Gomez thing? I think that's fucking hyped up bullshit, man. Like, really? Like they were little kids when they dated. They're grown people now with kids and all kinds of shit, and they're making out like they're having some kind of schoolyard spat. Look, that fell out when I shuffled them. Oh, let's find out what's going on with this Queen of Wands. You manifested. Somebody's an heir. You know why I say somebody's an heir? Because the queen bee is completely highly protected by the whole entire of her colony. Okay? Somebody's an heir. Telling you. Okay? So take what resonates. Okay. Alright. They say no reverses in this reading today. So if they come out reverse, it's going to be in the upright. Okay? So take what resonates. Alright, take what resonates. If it resonates with y'all, y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to the thing where you hit the bell, and then hit that little arrow, and then hit all the way to the top and put like for top, so you can get the videos, so you can get notified when the lives come on. Okay, tell me what collective needs to know in adventure time. There's an adventure coming, y'all. It says justice. It says the King of Swords. Woo, this is law. This is law all day. God, dog, somebody's about to bring you in justice. Somebody has gathered up all the evidence. They've sifted through all that trash. You see that? They sifted through all that trash and they collected up this evidence that somebody has spoke about. Somebody went through a lot of torture almost, okay, to get this, to get all of this justice to come in. And if the justice card comes out, y'all, that means that an injustice took place, okay? Someone's cutting something out. Okay, so tell me, continue. King of Swords, Justice card. What's happening? It says 6 coins. That is a reciprocation. Somebody's going to receive something, or somebody's willing to give something, okay? The 6 of coins is a reciprocation card. Okay? For some reason, I want to read it out of this other book. How's that book I was just reading? I don't know why. Let me see what the 6 of coins says out of this other book. I went right to it. It says, this is a time of peace and balance in your life. It's a moment to weigh up decisions carefully before you act. Look to be generous and charitable to those around you in need. And remember that some you win and some you lose, but all are lessons on your spiritual path through life, giving you a greater understanding. Okay? It says, if you focus on the phantom quartz, or focus, you will see hidden answers that will guide you towards a beneficial outcome in the future. Okay, so it's telling you that the balance is coming in. It's either this King of Swords is about to be charitable, which I believe that's what he is, but he's needing your help for something. I think maybe because he's in love. I don't know. This person may sit on a stage as well. This person is this person is like rolls with the punches. They go with the flow. But somebody was taking something from your roots, from your birthright. You see this? This is your birthright. Somebody was sucking it dry, or trying to. It looks like somebody is going to bring in some type of, like the card said, reciprocation. Okay, take that as it resonates, collective. Tell me what I need to know here. It says the Knight of Cups. This person has been watching, spying, watching, and falling in love. They got an earth angel on their mind. Telling you, why is this card poking out? 2 of coins. They've been taking some kind of gamble. This person's been taking some kind of risk. Okay, this one didn't fall out. We're putting it back. Tell me about the King of Swords. What is he about to do? This person was wearing a beard. Tell me about this King of Swords. It says King of Cups. He's falling in love with you. Look. And this belongs to him. He might drive a motorcycle, collective. But he's falling in love with you. He's bringing in some kind of justice. You helped him solve something. Y'all did something as a team. Oh, it says the devil, the page of wands on the bottom. Somebody was obsessed with something. Tell me what. Y'all, there's something flowing here between these two cards. Six of coins. Clarify the 6 coins. Take what resonates. It says the Knight of Wands. Like somebody's been spying. Somebody's undercover. This person's been spying, and they're about to bring something in. It says some kind of celebration. Somebody said it. Because something was a game. Something was an illusion. There could be some kind of, looks like a tracker on somebody's phone. I don't know, but this person is in their north node thinking. They're thinking in their north node. This Robin Hood, that's the Knight of Wands. He's holding back something. But now he's thinking for the highest good, for this balance to come in. Okay, let's read the 4 of Wands. Da, 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 da. Okay, we got things are moving on and it's time to celebrate. All the support you need is behind you. Someone's got your back. And other people are also encouraging and supportive. You have found both the direction to your channel, to channel your energy and its purpose. And it is time for constructive action, organizing and arranging and building blocks for your future. You will have more fun in your life as this will follow, as you follow this chosen path. Don't overdo the organizing and arranging. Sometimes this is where you get stuck. And if this is the case, do nothing. They're asking you to just chill. I'm telling you that you don't have to. That you really don't have to do anything collective. That this is coming towards you. This is yours. Okay. You're about to be celebrated. You're about to be celebrated. It looks like by this King of Swords, King of Cups. I almost said King of Cups. I almost said this to King of Cups. Y'all, I don't believe in coincidences. It says 3 wands, 8 cups, the tower, 6 swords. You're moving up the high priestess. Use your intuition. You're the empress. God, dog, that's what it says on the bottom of the deck. 3 wands, a collaboration, probably by Christmas time, maybe. Okay. Look, it looks like the emperor. Look, your equal energy is turning into the emperor, okay? And it's bringing y'all. This person has got their groove back. They're coming towards you, okay? To shake things up. They're going to shake things up and ask you to leave with them. You already know this is going on. Okay? Then it went to the Empress and to the 2 of Swords. So you need to just use your intuition, okay? Let me show you what it looks like. This was right here. Elevation in some type of... Somebody was waiting on something to come back, and it came back. And they have some kind of backing, something about receipts. Somebody has proof. They're bringing it towards you to shake up something. And look, you're going to get public adoration for your gifts. And move forward. It's going to elevate you. It's telling you to use your intuition. The 2 of Swords was the last one. It's saying use your intuition. You and somebody are connected. Y'all saw something together. Something is sweet. The sweet life. That's what I just heard. The sweet life is Zach and Cody. Maybe you're going to live in a big penthouse in a motel. I don't know. That's what they did. Okay, it says It says, this is sacral chakra too. It says, it's it's as if you are going through a balancing act. There are so many possibilities. Careful thought, careful thought about your next action is required. But with wisdom, you will make the right choice. You'll make the right decision. I'm telling you. They're telling you use your discernment. I'm telling you. It says, don't act hastily, but once you come into a decision, don't delay the action, because there is a possibility that you may become trapped in your own thoughts. Open your eyes and see the real world around you, and you will see that there is little to fear. So trust. They're telling you to trust and to break free of any kind of negative energy blocks. That's the whole thing. That's the whole reading is saying that. Trust in the divine, trust in your own abilities. You are the magician. You got the power. Okay, you got what it takes. Okay, trust in that. Trust in that God has you going. You're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. Burn the past. Burn the past. Just burn that shit behind you. Just burn it. The past is not coming with you to the future. I'm telling you. Burn the past. Let go of it. Let it go. Okay? Alright, give me a book to tell me something about it. Facing down, I have no idea what them books are. There's so many of them down there. So, The Spy Like Me. Page 45. Okay? It's crazy. It says, Marilyn laughs, then touches her split lip. He wishes. It says, have you ever met her? Once Teddy is very nice to her. Once, Teddy is very nice to her. Marilyn sits back, psychologically. Why can't I talk? Okay, philosophically, but Teddy is very nice to everyone. Did you get that sense that Teddy was trying to impress Lisla Boom? It says, or differ to her at all. Marilyn considers it. No, only to charm her into being impressed by him. Then her opinion matters to him. I suppose. Why are you so interested? In order to remove Teddy from your life, says Hardwood. It says I have to remove the structures that protect him. It says Marilyn laughs harshly. I told you not to make false promises. Hardwood shakes her head. We have a house for you in Orkley. No Disney princess experiences, but a wide horizon and nothing that goes bump in the night. Man, that's what I'm going back to. Man, it looks like somebody's going to go to a safe house. For real, for real. Okay, it's been coming out over and over and over. Like someone's going to go to a safe house. I don't necessarily think that necessarily means you're going to go into hiding or anything. But they're preparing something. It looks like someone's going to come in and tell you, and it's going to, wherever you're going to go, it's going to change your life, the area that you're going to be in, because you've been stuck in a dim area. Okay, the energy that's surrounding you has been very dim. Okay, I'm telling you, I'll take what resonates. Okay, it says Marilyn wavers to her feet. It says, I do not care if Teddy is at the top of the pyramid or at the bottom carrying rocks on his back. He told me he would make it so that all other men were repulsed by me until he wanted me again. Break him. Hardwood stands up. I will, or we will. You are not going to pursue him yourself. It says Hardwood brushes the face of Sid's Casio watch under her sleeve. Let me see that arm. Somebody was beat up or something, but something's being prepared to come to completion. Okay, but look, it's these people they're planning to what looks like is destroy someone that has hurt. But Teddy's nice to everyone. Teddy's putting on an act. It says, I've promised to destroy Teddy Wiltshire. I will. She says, promises, promises. You shouldn't make them if you can't keep them. I don't. A car idles. Marilyn grips the arm of the chair. It says, did he tell you what he intends to do with the blind man's watch? Why does the blind man got a watch? It's a birthday present, it says. For his wife? For some whore in Vienna. It says, Hardwood's gaze drifted. It says, you mean Lisa Ball? It says, the jewelry collector? She's considered to have started life as an escort to men like Teddy. It says, like recognizes like, I assure you. But yes, I mean the famous Lisa Baum. It says, do you know how long they've been associated? No. That's a very generous birthday present for Lisa Baum, even if it was bought with dirty money. Teddy likes to be generous. Why towards Lisa? Is she his mistress? Or was she in the past? It says Marilyn laughs and touches her split lip. He wishes. Okay, so somebody wishes to be with some. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? That's very interesting. It does have a resonation to it. Alright, y'all. I don't have to rush. Look. The letters. Y'all ready? What has SpongeBob got to say from under the sea, y'all? He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Y'all, I just have resonated 2 or 3 things with that. Did you know that when you eat a pineapple, it actually eats you? For real, it does. That's weird. I just thought of that for some reason. Okay, let's see what the letters got to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for everything. Thank you for getting me back on live. I'm very much grateful for that. 389, y'all. September. Something about September. August. We got September, August, and March. We got May. It doesn't have to be that. January. This could be a zip code, area code, okay? We got negative. Lose the negative thinking, okay? I'm not going to tell you again. It says spy. Somebody's spying. It says JK is spying. It says equal, equal. 2 equal energies. Okay? I'm telling you, this people, whoever this is an equal energy with you, okay? And there, look, it says the realm. Ooh, they're spying on you in the spiritual realm. It says something about a frequency. Times. Hold on 1 second. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I gotta go give the baby her bottle. Her drink. She's waking up. Hey. Chocolate in there. What is that song? Can you feel the love? I don't know why I'm hearing that. I got a feeling. It says hear her. Look, there's only one freaking vowel in this. We got why spy her. Somebody's jealous of you. Period. Okay. Reply. Show. She show. Show. I want you to reply to something. There's a key. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Y'all was hearing the name Jeff earlier before I started the reading. So y'all take that as it resonates. I don't know why. It says fresh. Somebody's getting a fresh start. Fresh fly. You're leaving. You're going somewhere. It says why. Why? Why are you going somewhere? Because you need a fresh start. I don't want to leave my... It says junior and senior. It says self. Self. Okay. Take as it resonates, okay? Flu self. Flu self. Something that was risky. Okay, that's the way they're saying it. Somebody was risky. My nose is itching. Oh, all of a sudden, y'all. So spirit is coming through right now because I'm getting confirmation. My nose is about to... Oh my God, it's so itchy right now. Y'all, take what resonates. Something about a sly selfie. Something in a selfie, a picture. There's something in a picture. It says fleshy. Fleshy. Take what resonates, okay? It don't always come out just exactly. You have to piece it together sometimes, okay? There's something about the hype. The hype, me hype, he hype, she hype, me hype. Something about a realm. It says help, me help, my help. You help somebody. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'll take what resonates. It says few. Something's on a shelf. Somebody's put you up on a pedestal. My shelf, that might help. Myself. Was it saying help myself? Possibly. Take what resonates. If that's what it resonates with you, then that could be somebody's overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Spy. The spy is overwhelmed. I'm telling you. Somebody's got a lot of energy. And somebody's surprised about it. About someone's energy. Elm Street. Elm. Could be something about Elm Street. Somebody named Mel. Something's permanent. It says sperm. Oh, something about, oh, look at that. Something's permanent. It says why. Somebody, if it says Florida. Somebody might have went to Florida. My super something. Superfly. It's pretty fly for a white guy. Somebody's got ESP. Somebody's a psychic for sure. They should keep showing that. My ESP reflects something. JWWJ. This is West. This is so. This is yes. So whatever seeds you planted are about to come to fruition, collective, okay? So y'all be prepared for that. Because something is coming through. Senior and junior. Something about a son. I don't know. Somebody was listening to the hype. You're going to get victory over some kind of situation. You need to rest while something is building up. Because some kind of energy, miles per hour, okay, is building up. The frequency. It's something to do with the frequency. It could be something to do with Florida. You might be moving to Florida. I don't know. You could be... It says lies. Something lies. Not lies like lies. Oh, realize. Rely. Somebody is like using your information. Something about lymph nodes. Your lymph nodes. Very very rely. Somebody's very reliable. My ESP. Someone relies on their ESP. They listen to their instinct. Someone is a high priestess. Someone listens to what the message is, okay? Y'all take that as it resonates. I don't see very many names or anything today. Presley. Could be somebody's last name, Presley. Freshly. My Freshly. Freshly start or something, fresh new show. That's what I got. There's not a lot to go on with one vowel. Alright, so I'm putting them up. If y'all see something else in these, make sure to put something down in the comments, okay? Putting these up. Alright, so I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm gonna read a couple of birthdays. So if you want to, this is Hess, Hess. So if you want to put a birthday down there, let me see. Give me a message from the universe. All right, y'all. This sounds like a great opportunity is coming towards you. All you need to do, the only thing you need to do is keep your joy high and stay in a high elevation, because you're there, okay? And the cards read that it's time. It's time, okay? So y'all pay attention to that. It says, a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. Put the past behind you. Let the past go. Don't even think about it no more. Don't even worry about it no more. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Y'all know about the birthday book? I don't know if y'all do. The birthday book has every birthday in it. Okay, and it explains a little bit about that person, and explains a little bit about your good and your bad, and gives you advice, okay? So if anybody's got a birthday that they want me to read before I close the reading, read your birthday, put your birthday. I don't have to have the year, just the date, okay? I turned to page April 25th, so y'all, I'm going to go ahead and read that since no one has down in here. So anybody April 25th or have a connection with April 25th, here goes, okay? It says April 25th, the birthday of imposing vigor. Someone's a champion. Nothing is coincidence. So this is a reading for everybody, okay? Okay, I'll read your 25th. I'm June 23rd. Nice to meet you, Miss Music. Okay, the affirmation for April 25th is, I am what I do, okay? It says April 25th are hard to ignore with their imposing presence and dynamic energy. Does rather than thinkers. They're doers, okay? It says their intelligence and undaunted drive to succeed fill those who are less self-assured with awe. They can, however, self-sabotage by making hasty decisions and taking unnecessary risk. Okay? It says they're born lawyers. Their sense of purpose and focus serve them well in any career, but they may be drawn to the police, business, finance, science, engineering, construction, technology, and design. Their compassion may also lead them to politics, social and charity work, and their creative side to drama, music, writing, and art. There's an earthly sensuality about them, and they tend to relish testing themselves physically. It says for self-care, carry a small moonstone crystal around, encouraging you to connect more with your intuition and inner wisdom. Okay? It says the Those born on this day can become anxious and close relationships, fearing that people will leave them. But once they become more self-confident, they can have deeply rewarding relationships. After the age of about 26, there are opportunities for them to open their mind to new ideas and study. They should ensure their emphasis is not just as a practical, but also as theoretical and spiritual. Okay, by their mid 50s, their focus shifts towards nurturing close relationships. Okay, so someone is ready to take things to another level. Okay, April 25th tarot card is the Chariot. Okay, so an Aries could be connected to a Cancer in this situation. Okay, so take that as it resonates. The numbers are 2 and 7. Your best days are Friday and Monday. Your color is pale blue and sea green. People born on this day was Renee Zellweger, Al Pacino, and Oliver Cromwell. Okay, your potential is dynamic and focused. The dark side is materialistic and impulsive. The life lesson for April 25th, people. It says the life lesson is to value life beyond the material. Okay? And it says the way forward is to remember that when you forget to take care of your soul, you are more likely to become dependent, distressed, and directionless. The luck maker, balance being with doing. Stop doing all the time and just be more of the time. Stop doing all the time and just be more all of the time. Okay, I'm gonna read June 25th, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. I enjoyed this reading. I'm so glad to be back on live. It feels so much more comfortable. I love y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that reading. That reading is look, it's due time. It's due time. Okay. All you need to do is just rest and chill. Okay. There's your picture for June 25th. Okay, Miss Music. It says the affirmation is I feel you. Did you know the Cancer's affirmation, just the Cancers in general, the affirmation is I feel, okay? But it says I feel you. It says the birthday of the original sensitivity. I love it, okay? It says people born on June 25th tend to be sensitive, communicative, and intuitive, and creative souls. They tune into other people's moods and are strongly affected by their environment. Others value them for their problem-solving skills, as well as their insightful, original ideas and approach to life. Their sensitivity makes them a valuable team player, able to sense what others need without having to ask. If they learn to find balance between their head and their heart, that's what I'm always talking about. It says they have all the skills needed to become progressive movers and shakers. If, however, their minds and hearts are unbalanced, the result is insecurity and chaos. You're a born artist, have a natural affinity for creative work, and can find great success in designer, writer, and artist. A need to express your individuality attracts you to the world of entertainment, journalism, architecture, and art and music. You need a career that avoids routine and offers some variety, as well as opportunities to learn and nurture others. So the healing and caring profession may also appeal. To avoid risk of depression, you need to pour less of yourself into others and more into protecting yourself. For self-care, when you feel overwhelmed, visualize a protective bubble of white or purple light around yourself to block out toxic people and negative situations. Good, good, good. I do that. I do that myself, okay? It says if you're born on this day, you have people-pleasing tendencies and must strive to put your own emotional needs first. After the age of 27, you become less sensitive and more self-assured. You should seize the opportunity to build self-esteem, rely less on the approval of others because they can make outstanding contributions to the world. Don't listen to what other people say. You do you, okay? Be your authentic self. Cancers are very known or prone to people-pleasing, But be yourself, okay? Be your true, authentic self. That doesn't mean that you can't help others and do for others, but speak up when you need to and tell them no when you need to, okay? It'll help keep you from getting depressed because you feel like you're getting used, okay? It says, after 57, you're likely to become more practical and fine-tune your skills, okay? Your tarot card is the Chariot. Again, that's crazy. And the same numbers, 4 and 7. But it said 7 and 4 for the April 25th one. That's crazy. April 25th might be your twin flame. Who knows? We'll find out. I don't believe twin flames, though, y'all. I don't. I believe twin flame lives inside of you. Your dark and your light combined together. That's what I feel about the twin flame situation. Okay, anyway, I'm going to carry on, Miss Music. It says Monday is your lucky day. Monday. That's the day you need to do all your good stuff on, okay? It says cream and navy blue are your colors. Cream and navy blue. It says people born on this day is Rick Jarvis. He's a comedian. George Orwell. That's cool. And George Michaels. George Orwell was a great thinker. He had great insight for future. He's the one that wrote 1984. Y'all go watch that movie. Okay. It says potential is creative and sensitive, and your dark side is insecure and chaotic. Okay, you just need to learn to control your thoughts a little more. The life lesson is learning to cope when the world overwhelms you. It says the way forward is to understand that sometimes you have absorbed negative feelings that are not your own. More objectivity is required. And the luck maker has set clear boundaries that others know that they cannot cross. If you are burdened with their problems, you can't be effective and energetic force for good. Y'all, those messages are for everybody, okay? But I really resonate with that, Miss Music. I'm June 23rd, so I resonate a lot with that. It said 10707, so y'all take that as it resonates too. Your choices can affect the energy and the outcome, okay? Make a clear choice to like I said, okay? If you're running yourself to depletion where you don't have anything, you cannot effectively give care, love, any of that to anyone if you're not taking care of yourself, okay? And another thing, Miss Music, something that helps me out a great deal when I start getting all that chaotic shit, because it's like a non-stop constant. I'm getting downloads and all the energy and shit going on around me and all that. When that starts happening to me, I do exercises. I start exercising or I sing. That's something that it helps a lot with getting all that excess, those things that are in them files, them deleted files that don't need to be in there. Okay, it's time to go clear out the cache. Okay, so I go and I mean light exercises will help, or take just a little tiny walk. That helps to bring back the center, the focus. Okay. I've been doing this for all my life, okay, and I would get very, very, I don't know how old you are or anything like that, but I would get very, 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 when there was too much going on, it would be, like static, just it's too much, okay, and I learned to cope with it by doing that. These light exercises, when things start feeling real fucked up, hell, do toe touches, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. You can even do it sitting right here. You don't even have to stand up, okay? And something else that I recommend to everybody, when you wake up in the morning, stretch your arms out to the universe and open them up into the V shape, okay? And that lets the universe know that you're ready, that you're prepared, okay? Alright, so y'all take that as it resonates. If y'all enjoyed this reading, I enjoyed it. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. I'm very grateful for all of you. And yeah, well, I don't even have. Look. I'm very funny about gym equipment and shit like that. I believe in doing it the natural way. Like lifting and toting shit, like not weights and not because the weights are too balanced to me. You understand what I'm saying? They have to be a little bit off kilter for you to actually be using those muscles. The weights are too balanced to me. I weights and machines, the machines, it's too I can't even explain it. I have to go out in like nature, maybe pick up a log and pull a log. I'm telling you. That's what helps me. I fill up milk jugs. And I don't fill them up all the way. I fill them up awkwardly and pick them up. And I have baby do it too. Baby will be dragging around a milk jug with water in it. Anyway, y'all take that as it resonates, okay? I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll be back with y'all shortly. 1111, woo! Y'all make a wish. Brand new beginnings coming. Light, love, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side. Stay golden. I'll see you there.